In today's video, we're gonna rank. I was trying to say rank and rate at the same time. We'll say rate. We're gonna rate drunk people and how they operate. Now, I have my own views. Everybody else has their own views. Some people think all drunks are drunks. What you think is what you think. I happen to know from experience that there are two different types of drunk people. There are drunk people who give a fuck, and there are drunk people who don't give a fuck. Just like with normal people, there are normal people who give a fuck, and there are normal people who don't give a fuck. There's all sorts of fuck-ups I could have made throughout my life that I avoided. While drunk, intoxicated, inebriated, fucked up, out of my mind. There's all sorts of ways I could have been in prison years ago and still in prison, but I've always avoided it because not all drunks are created equally. You understand what I'm saying? It's just the same thing with normal people. There's a woman that my mom works with who somehow she was doing the laundry, right? She was putting the clothes in the dryer, and somehow her cat got in the dryer. It was either the dryer or the washing machine. I don't remember the story. She told me it years ago. And she closed the door. And, pushed the button. And then when she went to open the door, she discovered a bloody mess because her cat was in there. And I don't know this woman at all. I don't know if she's a drunk. I don't know if she's completely sober. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. What matters is your mindset. When I do the laundry, I always make sure my cats are nowhere in the vicinity, and I double check the dryer and the washer. Things like that. I double check the microwave. I double check the refrigerator. It doesn't matter how fucked up I am. It's all about mindset. You can make fun of me for being a fucking drunk all you want. I don't give a fuck, dude. There's mindful people and there's not mindful people. There's just stupid people. I would never allow something like that to happen. That's the way I operate. And I don't drink and drive anymore. I used to, and I used to brag about it, how good I was about it. Pretty clean record. Never hurt anybody, but I did get in trouble for it. But I don't do that anymore. Yeah, you got to look at it from a different perspective. You always hear these horror stories, and you got to look at where they originate from. Who was the originator? It's always a stupid person, a stupid, careless person who doesn't give a fuck. Like that woman who murdered her cat in the dryer. I'm 100% certain she didn't do it on purpose. but she was not mindful. She was careless. And that's a big thing. And that is part of the problem with society. It's downright pathetic that I can drink an entire bottle of fucking whiskey. This is not bragging, but it is downright pathetic that I can drink an entire bottle of whiskey and still be more mindful than a normal fucking person who is sober. It's upsetting. It's pathetic. So, we're fucked no matter how you look at it. A lot of these people get into political positions. You know, the type of I'm not going to pick on Biden, but you know, that's just one horror show. There's mindful people and there's not mindful people. People who just don't pay attention to anything. We're fucked as a species, I would say. We're not going to a different... We're not... I'm not going to be able to say the word colonizing. Colonizing. I think I'm close. Colonizing. Did I get it right? Colonizing. We're never going to colonize another planet. Like, we're here to die, buddy boyo. We're not leaving Earth. I mean, we've technically left Earth, but we've sent toys out. We're never leaving Earth. We're stuck here. We're dying with Mother Earth. And it's okay. But when you point that finger to blame somebody, make sure you point that finger in the right direction. Because it won't be because of somebody like me. It'll be a person who does not pay attention to what they're doing.